Breaking news, guys. The Minister of Immigration, Refugee and Citizenship Canada, Mark Miller, says that Canada will now set up an annual target for temporary residents, and this tends to reduce the population to 5% for the next 3 years. Now, in layman terms, it simply means that the number of temporary residents in Canada at the moment are able to meet up to the permanent residency target, which they have for the next 6 to 7 years, if they don't welcome anyone outside Canada. So if you are actually planning to visit Canada, you're applying for your visitor's visa, or is actually on the go already, or you're planning to come to Canada in general, I advise that you watch this video. It's very short and very brief, so you will know what your next steps are. And this was gotten from Kamal Dipsin, RCIC. So make sure you watch this video, okay? Hello there, guys. Welcome back to Mercy Talks Everything Jobs and Travel. Welcome back to a brand new video, and I hope all of you are doing well today. So this video is going to be so brief, so it's not going to take so much of your time. It's just a breaking news and updates that just came in from Canada regarding immigration, refugee and citizenship Canada. So there has been a news that has been passed by the minister Mark Miller regarding temporary residents. So if you're actually at the verge of coming to Canada, you are actually in the process of applying already, or you have that thoughts in mind, please make sure you watch this video to the end, because I'll be discussing with you what has been said. I'll be reading it from my screen, what has been said, and try to explain to you to understand better. Let's see if we can come up with better solutions. Okay, so for my old subscribers, I always want to say thank you so much for keeping up with this channel. If you're new to this channel as well, I say thank you very much. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button, like this video, comment on this video as well. Turn on your notification button so you see new videos like this when they come up. Please do not forget to share, because you could be helping someone who is actually planning to come into Canada at the moment to know what their next step is going to be. All right. Thank you. As we all know, during pre-COVID, there were actually shortage of workers in Canada, right? So, and there were also backlogs of applications. You know, a lot of people who did apply 2021, 22, they didn't get response from the immigration. They didn't get response for their application. 2022, you know, it took them time. You know, some people passport even actually expired. They all actually lost hope, that they are not even sure that their visas were going to be approved, but boom, they realized that they were approved. And this was because there was shortage of workers. They had backlogs of visa application. So in that sense, they didn't really actually look through the application thoroughly like they usually do, like the Canada we all know usually do before coming in. So they were actually just giving visas out, giving visas, and now they realize that they have actually released a whole lot, and now the population is too much. Guys, to be sincere with you, right, currently in Canada, it is very difficult, especially for people who just came in, the new people that just came into Canada, Toronto. It is very difficult. Like, jobs are now really difficult to get. There's a housing crisis here and there, you know, because you need to work to be able to take care of yourself, right? I'm not saying there are no jobs. There are jobs, but it's more difficult. It's a competitive one at the moment, because of this high number of population living in Canada. So I'm sure that is what the minister has actually looked into and need to address the issue, and that is why they said that the number of population to be accepted for this temporary residence is 5% within the next 3 years. And the numbers of people that have caused this is actually through visitors visa, through student visa, people who are coming into Canada to seek for asylum, they have actually increased these numbers of population we have in Canada at the moment, and that is why all this news is happening. So I'll just go straight to the point and list out all the information that has been said here. Like I said, reference again, this is coming from Kamal Dipsin, RCIC. Okay, this information was retrieved from him. I'm also going to be letting you know the dates of which this is going to be effective, and then some openings that are still there that can receive temporary residence visitors coming into Canada, and see if those are better options for you to take as well. Okay, and I'll be reading through my screen, so when you see my eyes going up, guys, I'm reading through my screen. Okay, so the immigration minister announced that he has instructed the immigration department to conduct a review of IRCC programs that brings in temporary workers and align them with labor market needs. Okay, so simply means that those temporary residents which might be allowed to come into Canada again must align with labor market needs. Simply means that if some particular field are in shortage of workers at the moment, those are actually things that are of importance that we needing this temporary residents that will come in to work. So if some other jobs does not align to labor market needs, if it's not really of high demand at the moment, I think that will be reduced. It's only people that are of jobs that are of high demand that will be accepted in Canada based on the date that is being stated here as well, which I'm still going to be telling you about it. Okay, as a starting point, IRCC will aim to reduce our temporary resident population to 5% over the next 3 years. Okay, so the population of temporary residents, which was 6.2% before now, will be reduced to 5%, which is still not bad if you ask me. But again, they are trying to reduce the influx of people coming into Canada. Now, the number will be confirmed in the fall, right? The following consultation with the provincial and territorial counterparts as part of our annual level planning. Now, here, this is what it says again. There have been multiple changes announced to the Canadian temporary foreign worker program, including reduction in new LMIA validity to 6 months from 12 months beginning May 1st, 2024, except for employers participating in recognized employer pilot program. So as you can see again, usually before, LMIA validity was actually 12 months, but now it has been reduced to 6 months. Okay, adjustment is taking place, and this adjustment begins May 1st, 2024. But they said except for employers participating in the recognized employer pilot program. So let's see what those pilot program is and see if there are still better chances for you to still walk through that line as well to come into Canada. Let's see what that is. Okay, and it says all the employers identified in the 2022 Workforce Solution Roadmap will have a reduction from 30% to 20% in their workforce coming through the temporary foreign worker program under the low wage streams of temporary foreign worker program. As you can see, the percentage of people of workforce, the percentage of temporary workers that will be coming in by these employers that have been accepted by the government to employ foreign workers, the percentage of them bringing people in now is now 20%. It used to be 30%, but it's now 20% due to these changes and the number of people in Canada at the moment. However, the health healthcare and construction sectors are exempt from the above mentioned new temporary foreign worker program measure until August 31st, 2024. So this is actually good news. As we can see, the healthcare line is still needed. Construction field as well is still needed, right? But it is there only up until August 31st, 2024. So if you've been lagging behind, procrastinating and asking yourself, okay, I will apply soon, I'll apply soon, measures have been set in place. There has been limitation of influx of temporary residents coming into Canada to come and work, and also there has been a reduction in the number of people which the approved employers that has been employers that have been approved by the government to employ foreign workers. There has been a reduction from 30% to 20% as well. And for people that are not in the healthcare sector or the construction sector, the reduction will start by May 1st. So if you're not started your visa application, you need to start it as soon as possible. And if you are actually still considering this, you can see that the healthcare and the construction sectors are open up until August 31st. So do not lag behind. Start your application now. Okay, now the new TFWP measures are also not applicable to employers in the agricultural sector. A lot of people are actually not even looking through the cultural sector at the moment. As you can see, there are jobs in that field that can bring you in to Canada. I haven't made research yet, but it's saying there that people in the agricultural sector can still be employed to come into Canada as temporary resident. So if you started applying for Canada, you started your visa application, you have to hasten it up as fast as possible, because this will start the implementation will be starting May 1st, 2024, and this is for the employers who have been approved by the government to bring in people. The numbers have been reduced, and also if they are not of high demand, they are not of high demand in the labor market, you will not be able to come in. Okay, so take note on that. Start up your application as fast as possible right now before these measures takes place. So this is actually what I actually went through on the web, or I stumbled. This is the news I stumbled based on this changes of people coming into Canada, and these changes will be taking place for the next 3 years. That's a long time, right? So consider hastening up your application as fast as possible. All right, so guys, this is all I have for you for today. If you find value in this video, please, I would appreciate if you like this channel, subscribe, turn on your notification button. Please, you need to subscribe to this channel so you could be assisting my channel, be a great member to this community so we can grow together. And also turn on your notification button so you see new videos like this when they come up. Until then, guys, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye now.